Welcome to the post-game press conference for the EuroLeague Women's semi-final game between Fenerbahce and Praha. We are joined by Gabby Williams and Coach 𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. We'll have opening statements from both player and coach, and then we'll open to questions from the floor. Gabby, a loss in the semi-finals always difficult. Talk through the game and your emotions right now.
Well, here's the game. 50 rebounds to 18. That's the game.
Okay, Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
She resumed perfectly the game. We didn't control the rebound. We didn't control our defense. We didn't control the experimented player. We receive a basketball lesson. Okay, now we have to be humble and we have to try to win the next game. Okay, to exist in this Final Four, but exactly when you receive 17 offensive rebounds, they score 20 points after, they score 19 points in defensive transition. It's the two most important point, defensive transition and defensive rebound.
Thank you. Any questions from the floor? Yes, in the front row.
Bonsoir. How tough is mentally now to face also the game on Sunday, especially after losing this semi-final and the semi-final on Turkish Cup? Thanks.
It's our job. We have to continue. We have to stay proud, and we have to find the strength to make a good game. We have to try to make a good recovery, to be more fresh for the next game Sunday, and especially to show the true face of our team next Sunday.
Any further questions from the floor? Yep, Paul.
Gabby, you quite rightly say 50 rebounds to 18 is a game, but there's always a reason behind that. Have you any feeling, I know it's straight after the game, but as a defensive player especially, I imagine it hurts that little bit more?
Yeah, especially because rebounds it's just hard. We can say, okay, they have length, whatever, but that's just hard. So that's why I think it hurts even more, because we can blame whatever, we can blame refs, we can blame players, we can blame scouting, whatever, but rebounds, that's just hard, and that's just one. We can't blame anyone but ourselves for that. And that, I think, just encompasses what the whole game was they just had more heart than us, so we just have to take it to the chest.
Any further questions? Yep, one final question here.
Bonsoir, Coach. You talked about a basketball lesson that you received today. What has changed between that Fenerbahce that amazed everyone during this season and today's Fenerbahce? Thank you.
Mais c'est quoi la différence entre nous pendant toute la saison et nous maintenant?
It's a game, it's a sport. Sport, and especially basketball, is not mathematics. So we are not in our standard, but it's like this. We have to accept. We try to find some energy at the end of the game, but we can't. And when we lost the battle of the rebound like this in our sport, it's impossible to win. It's impossible to win. And the worst, I saw. We drew 19 turnovers for Praha, and we lost only 9. But the difference was about this rebound, because they have each time second chance. 20 times they have second chance, and they score 20 points. So this is the difference. It's the key of the basketball, and the defensive transition and the defensive rebound shows the heart of a team. And our heart is broken this tonight during this game. So I have no explanation, not yet. Expect this one immediately. And they defend well also, and we have some difficulties to find our game inside, to find our shooter outside. So they are in place, and we have difficulty on both sides on the court, and especially we have some difficulties also to play with up tempo, because it was the key, but we can't.
Okay, we will have one final question. We've seen someone wait patiently there. Thank you.
Question for Gabi, Nicolas from AFP News Agency. Do you think maybe you lack of energy because you didn't play? It was your first game here in Zaragoza, and Praha played 2 days ago. That could be an explanation, do you think?
I was worried about that, but we actually started well. So I can't blame it on it being the first game. In that case, then Prague should be more tired than us. They just played 2 games ago. You know, we should be fresh. We traveled easily here. I mean, we have everything we need. So, no, I don't think that's an excuse. And it's the Final Four. There's no time to be tired. It's the last 40 minutes to win a championship. So, no, I don't think being tired or not ready because it's our first game is enough of an excuse.
Okay, thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Coach. That
Thank you.
concludes the first part of our post-game press conference. Thank you. Welcome back to the second half of our post-game press conference for the EuroLeague Women's semi-final between Fenerbahce and Praha. We're now joined by 𝗪𝗟𝗪𝗟 and Coach 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. Again, we'll have opening statements from both player and coach, then we'll open up to questions from the floor. 𝗪𝗟𝗪𝗟, 16 points, 16 rebounds, a semi-final win in EuroLeague Women's. Talk us through how you're feeling right now.
Just so proud of the team. I think, like you said, it's a semi-final win. Last year, we obviously lost in the semi-finals, and the year before, the team also lost. So I think it's just nice to get over the line. We still have another game, and that's what we're focusing on. But it's, credit to the team for getting the win today.
Thank you. Coach, your thoughts on what was an amazing game?
It was the best performance in this season of our team, for sure, in right moment. Even if we couldn't use Conde and Cazorla, 2 important players, but important was that it was really team performance, and everybody who was coming to the court was very useful in defense or in offense, but many of them on both sides of the court. And what I have to say, I never seen in my career, and it was not short, but to win rebounds 50-18 with Fenerbahce is something really great, and it was decision.
Okay, questions on the floor? Yes.
Congrats on the win. The people on the stands, when you were changed, started chanting MVP, MVP. It's not the first time you receive an MVP in this city and in this arena, I think. Which are the thoughts on this performance, especially in this, when after you being the MVP of that World Cup in under categories?
Yeah, I think obviously, Spain is a beautiful country. It's nice to come back to Zaragoza anytime. But, like Coach said, I think it's definitely a team effort. I just love how everyone showed up today. So it was an MVP performance from all of us. But yeah, I love that the fans, obviously it's a mutual venue. It's not home or away. So it was nice to have them on our side.
Any further questions? Yeah.
Hi, Coach. 𝗪𝗟𝗪𝗪 talked about the basketball lesson that she received by Prague. What do you think the key points are for her to say this?
Sorry, I didn't understand everything, so can you repeat that?
Yeah. 𝗪𝗟𝗪𝗪𝗪, she's just said...
Valerie, you mean? Yeah. Maybe it was a little bit surprise for Fenerbahce because she started sometimes as a 3, sometimes as a 4, and we start her really like important defender of Gabby Williams because they are teammates, and it was working. Is great player. She is a leader, and she always support teammates. I think that's true.
Any further questions? Yep.
Natalia, your last dance in European basketball will be in a final, a decade after the 2015 title, with some Spanish people also on the roster. How it's the situation for you right now? How is the moment on focus?
We were really very happy after the game, but almost everybody of us we started to talk. Let's make one more step. We are in final, but it's not enough. If you have a chance, you have to do that. It's my style.
Any further questions? One last question from Paul, please.
Congratulations, fantastic performance and the win. Ezzy, there's a slightly different dynamic now that you guys were probably underdogs going into this game, but the way you played today, you could argue whoever wins the second semi-final, you actually flip it and you might be seen as the favourites. How do you think that changes the mentality going into such a huge game on Sunday?
Honestly, I don't think it changes anything for us. I think, like Coach said, we have gone into the mentality just winning one game at a time. We won a couple of days ago, won today, and whoever we play in the finals, we want to win. And so I don't think it changes anything for us. Maybe the other team, but yeah, we're just gonna take it as a team. It's a huge team effort. Obviously, without three of our players, Maria, 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠, Shipper as well, it takes a team effort, and we definitely feel it with everyone.
Okay, I think that will conclude our post-game press conference. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Ezzy.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We will see you on Sunday.
Thank you.